Okay, here we go. Lamed Amid Beis. We learned last night 5 Mishnayos in this third parak. The Mishnayos, just to run through them outside, began with the lottery for the Shechita, the Zrika, cleaning out the ashes, and all the different parts of the carbon. Mishnah 1. Mishnah 2 was checking if it's the time for the carbon Tamid. Mishnah 3 is bringing out the sheep from where? The Lishkas HaTeilaim, which is one of the 4 rooms in the Beis HaMoikot. Mishnah 4 was emptying out all the kelim, 93 silver and golden kelim that are going to be utilized in the day's Avodah, giving the carbon Tamid to drink and rechecking it. Mishnah 5, on the top of Lamed Amid Beis, is they came in with 4 kelim. What are the 4 kelim? The teni and the kuz. Yeah, there's a shtickle bit of a matzav going on over here. Teni and the kuz, which is a large. Oh, there she goes. A teni and a kuz. I'm gonna move back. There you go. That's fine. It's good. Teni and a kuz, which is a large golden basket and a larger or smaller, actually, pitcher. 2 keys. And there we go again. 2 keys. It's okay. Those who don't show up and have to watch on video are currently getting punished. Wait, why is that move closer? Oh, that's right. So swap that with this. No. It's this. No. It has to be leaned. There. No, that's good. That's good. Mom is perfect. Live it loses once again. That is 2 keys. What are the 2 keys? We spoke. One key is Paisech Kivein, open straight. The other key is what we called an armpit key, which you stick your hand through the top hole. You go around and you open up the lock from the inside. Mishnah 6, which is labeled as Mishnah 7, as we saw the labeling got a little bit confused. Baloi lepishbeish hasfaini. They come to the northern pishbeish, the northern door. Shnei pishbeishin hayalai. There were 2 doorways there. The Shara Gadol. Achas b'safain, one in the north. V'achas b'daraim, and one in the south. Sheba Daraim was a fascinating door. Lo nichnas b'adam, no man ever entered into the southern door. Allah mefurash al yidei Yecheskel. That door is explained explicitly through Yecheskel Hanavi. Shenemar. V'yemer Elai Hashem said to me, says Yecheskel, Hashar hazeh, this gate, Sagur yihiyeh, should be closed. Lo yiftach, should not be opened. Ve'ish al yavoy boy, and a man should not come in it. Why? Ki Hashem Elokei Yisrael Baloi. That is God's door. Whatever that means, Kaviyachal, Hashem used the door, but Hashem went through that door, V'haya Sagur, and it was closed. So we have. Where are we? We're at the entrance. We're somewhere right here. I think this picture doesn't have these gates. 1 second. Check if you have it. These actually 2 gates are not well labeled. I thought we have a picture. Let's take a moment. Those are them. Yeah. So that's Shar Gadol. We're right in the middle.
Also, it's on either side. Wait, no, that's Shar Nicanor.
No, but the Shar HaGadol. Well, what size did it say we on? Let's just look carefully. Balo Pishvesh has spiny. No, that's where it is. Let's check. I think that's where it is. I think it's the Shar HaGadol means, it just means it's the great gate. But it's by, let's see, 1 second. No, we have no pictures here. Okay. We have a picture. No, we don't have a picture. We have a picture? We don't, yeah. Here, Shar Gadol Shemimin, Shar Katan. It's right over here. But this is the main entrance to the Heichal. Maybe I'm wrong. 1 second. No, I'm absolutely wrong. Terribly wrong. I believe they're exiting the Beis HaMoikot. I believe they're going from here after winning the lottery. They're exiting here, and there were 2 doors coming out of the Beis HaMoikot.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's where they're coming from.
Yeah.
That's where they were. So the previous Mishnah was. Right?
Think one of these has it. 1 second. See a very good. It shows it in here or no? No. Malcham Adarim, Malcham Safain. Yeah. We're right. That's where it is. Yeah, it says it over here. Thank you. Whoa, that was close. Here's the base of Maikad. Over here is Pasach as a Pishbesh is right there. That's the door right there. Shar Gadol Nishar Sagar. So right over here, coming out into this way where these two Sha'arim. Very good. Very good. Thank you. That's good. No, now you're showing tissues. Now we're showing nothing. Yeah. Those on Zoom, bear with us. We don't know what happened to you. Let's try again. She disconnected. Let's reconnect. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Zoom people, you're back on. There we go. Okay, so very good. We're coming out of the base of Maikad, and this is your ha'ara is very important because it reminds us. Move back the water at that. No, back. Perfect. This reminds us. This share tonight is not going well. It's not going well. Okay, it's good. We're maching the sugar for no reason. Say there. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so we're just gonna stop there. We're in the middle of a story. So where's the story? Which is really what you pointed out. We did the payasais, the raffles. Where were the payasais? In the base of Micah. Now you leave. So if you're leaving the base of Micah, I was absolutely wrong. Well, you're not going through the main door. Sharnikan, are you going through the base HaMicah? Very good. Continues the Mishnah. It's also there. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It comes out very interesting that on that wall, which is why I thought on that wall leaving the Beis HaMikad, there are now multiple doors if you're keeping cheshbon. We have the Shara Gadol. Next to the Shara Gadol, we have the small Pishbesh Katan, and then we have the rooms they went out from. I don't know. It doesn't really all the pictures in the world on the Mesa. The one you need isn't there.
Not even following state Pishpation, right?
Yeah.
Tamid and Durham. If we're on the, just looking at this picture, the left-hand wall, that's where we're coming out of, right?
Correct.
So how do you have a Safan and a Durham?
No, it's very good.
It's not.
Very good. You have. This is why we need a picture, and what we're going to do is we're going to go weiter, and I'm going to get a picture before tomorrow night. That's what we're going to do because, yeah, okay. And now we spill the water. It's one of those nights, chavra. Just let it go. Let's learn Torah. Okay. Shem Avteich. Bali Fishay has Svini. Shem Avteich Nayelo Shar Gadol. Achas b'Safain v'achas b'Darim. Good. Achas b'Safain v'achas b'Darim. Shem Darim lechus b'Adam Alav. First, Chaz Shem Arim Alei Hashem. Shar Zeh Sagi Yelev Tachvish Alavav Ki Boy Keshem Ki Yisod Balei V'Ya Sagar. Notal Esam Avteich. They take the key. Upasach as a bishbesh to open the door. V'nichlas lahata. They enter into a chamber. Umehata, and from that chamber, like a little hallway, lehechal. Ad shemagia l'shar hagadol. Higia l'shar hagadol. Heavier as a nagar. They removed the bolt. Ves hapois chais. And these are different parts of the lock. Different parts of the lock on the door. Upaschai, and they opened up the door. Lo hayashaychet hashaychet ad shemea shar hagadol niftach. So, okay, there is a picture of this. That's why it's bothering me.
I'm so busy with these keys.
Because you got to know how to open the door. Got to know how to open the door. I mean, you're asking a better question than my answer, but
The keys that tell me the jiggling the door.
yeah. It's precise.
Right. The whole Avodah was one choreographed dance. So you're one step off.
You know what I think?
You got it, 1, 2, 3, 4 step. Why do you have to count to the 4? What do you mean? Don't check until the door opens.
Yeah, that's the answer. That's mamish the answer, and we're going to see that theme more and more. That mamish, everything is down to precision. Okay, let's not waste your time. I'm going to find this later. Good. Next Mishnah.
Amazing from a bird's eye view. Just watch it.
What do they call it? A time lapse?
Yeah,
Time lapse. Merichai.
Yeah,
I have to get the virtual. I try to reach out to the guy. I haven't got a response. There's a VR guy, which is very cool. Merichai hayeshaimim. Kol shar gadol niftach. This gate, the Shara Gadol opening, was so loud, they heard it all the way in Yerichai, which is not so close. Continues the Mishnah, there are many things that they heard in Yerichai. Merichai hayeshaimim kol magrefa. They would hear the magrefa, which is a certain musical instrument in the Beis HaMikdash. Either it was a musical instrument or it was a shovel that made a loud sound. Whatever it was something that made noise that they heard in Yerichai. Merichai hayeshaimim kol ashir. Merichai called Ben Arza Makish Betzilzel. Tzilzel is a symbol. That's an onomatopoeia. Tzilzel, symbol. Hayeshaimim called Ben Arza Makish, the sound of Ben Arza, that was his name, who would bang the cymbals. Merichai Hayeshaimim called Chalil. They would hear the sound of the flute. Merichai Hayeshaimim called Gvinoi Kroz, the sound of Gvinoi Kroz. His name was Givini, and he was a Kroz. He was a crier, which means he would scream out when it's time to start the Avodah. The sound of the wood. Shalsa ben Katin, that ben Katin mean Muchni, a contraption, the kiyar. We had this already. This was the whole contraption that lowered the kiyar into the ground, and it would make noise as they lowered it in. Which is, if you think about it, the greatest of all the miracles. All the Kohen Gadol said was the Shem HaMafurash, and the name, he's just talking. Everything else is like instruments and things that we can sort of fathom are loud. This is the Kohen Gadol talking. Okay. Why Yericha? That's a very good question. They actually discuss, was this a distance? Pashtus, you will learn, it's a distance. It's 2 miles, you could hear it. It's not so simple, that's what it means. It might just mean that there was a specific yachas to Yericha. They heard it in Yericha, but could be if you travel the other way, you wouldn't necessarily hear it.
On that note, when we mentioned these people by name, obviously there have been other people throughout the history of time.
That was their job. It's true. It just gives it that,
that's
all that.
Only when they did it?
Oh, very good, very good.
Are
these jobs or titles?
Very good. So no. You asked me a very good question. The Pashtus is called Givini Agros. That was the guy. He was a crier. There's 2 Batei Mikdashes. Very good question. Very good question. I do not know the answer. Yeah. Yeah. No, but he's asking, was this job of screaming out to get the Kohanim to do the Avodah, this job was heard? Or was it that this person had a special miracle?
He said professionalized. He taught everyone how
Right.
to do
I don't know. Good question. Oh, by the way, you just said Keteris. Avi, you're Keteris. They would smell the reach pitam Keteris, the smell of the Keteris. Amr Elazar ben Diglai, Izim, goats, Hayula Abba, Be'are Hamechuvar. My father, son of Elazar ben Diglai, had goats in Hare Michvar. That was the name of the place. And the goats, via Misachois, they would sneeze. Meireach pitam Keteris, from the smell of the Keteris. Apparently, this place was close to Yerichai, and the goats would sneeze. Misachois, they would sneeze from the Keteris. Continues the Mishnah. So what did we just say? We just said that we have the Kol Gadol of the Shara Gadol, opening. So what's next? Mishazacha b'Tamid. Now it's time for the Karban Tamid. Mashchai, they would pull the animal, v'holech, and go bebeis hamitzbachayim, from the shechting house. Mishazacha be'ivarim, as we listed in the first Mishnah, we had the whole procession, all different types of limbs, the head, the arms, the legs. So all of those people, holchanimai, so you have a whole procession of people going with the Karban Tamid. Beis hamitzbachayim, where was the Beis hamitzbachayim? Hayalitzvainai shal mizbeach, was to the north. So everyone look over here. Here's the Mizbeach. Safin is that way. That whole area, you see something called Tabaot, you see Shulchanot, you see Minasim. Those were all, what we're about to explain is the Beis HaMitzvah Chayim, which is the area that they did the Shechita. The Mishnah is going to explain right now. Based on mitzvachayim, let's finish on mizbeach. Va'alav, yes, we have a good picture right there. We'll see in a minute. Thank you. Va'alav, and in that area were ches amudim, 8 pillars nanosim. A nanas is a midget. So these were midget pillars, small pillars, 8 small pillars, urevayim shel erez al gabeim, and squares of erez wood on top of them, the anklois shel barzel, and hooks of iron hayakavuin bahen were in them. So you had a little pillar with a wooden block with a hook on it, and of course this is how they're going to be hanging up the animal. The gimel sidarim chol echad ve'echad, and there were 3 rows for each one. Kol echad ve'echad sheben toilin, they hung umavshitin, they skinned the animals. Where do they do it? Al shalchanei shel shayis shebein armudim, on those shalchanais, which were marble tables. So we have a picture. Rabbi Kogas, please show us that picture. That's the one. What? Oh, Gavaldik. Yeah, this is actually in the booklets also. But here you see, here's Mizbeach. These are the rings, which we didn't talk about yet. Behind the rings of the tables with these pillars. I think there's
a picture of the pillars and the table.
there is, right? I don't know if it's in this one. Oh, right here. You can see it right here. Oh, this is nice. Here's your midget pillar. And next, on top of your midget pillar, you see that block of wood. On top of the block of wood, you see 3 hooks. That's where they hung up the animals to do the wonderful dismembering, cutting, skinning, etc. of the animal. Mayurdik. The one who is zaycha to clean out the ashes of the inside mizbeach, nichnas, he would enter. V'notal satani. Now, what are the utensils that you need to clean out the mizbeach? The teni. Remember, we have a teni and a kuz. The teni is the basket. The kuz is the pitcher. He take the teni, v'yediach lefanav, and he would place it in front of him. Again, where are we? Mizbeach penimi. So we're in here. We're here. Number 12. Mizbeach penimi. Till now, we've been all outside. We've been at this Mizbeach. Here's the Kiyar. We're in the base on Maikad. We've been dealing with these areas. Now we're going into the Mizbeach, Hapanimi, and the Menorah. 12 and 13. So one that is Zaycha, Tamid, excuse me, Mazah Zaycha, Hapanimi, Nichlas, Venatzal, Satani, Veniach, Lefana, place in front of him. Vayachayfein, and he would scoop, Venaisen, Litaycha, and place into it the ashes into this basket. Ubeach and after he put all the ashes in, kibed means to sweep. He swept as ashar, the remaining ashes, l'toicha, to the basket, v'hinichai, and he left it there, v'yatza. So again, firstly, let's remember, the previous time we cleaned out the mizbeach was not a full cleaning. Very good. We just took out was taking out just one scoopful. Here is a full cleaning of all the ashes. Scoop it all out, sweep it all down, leave the basket in front of the mizbeach.
Different because for the Messiah
Achisain.
it says that the ashes are.
Oh, very good. But here it aren't. Very good. 100%. Here, it was not if they cleaned it out. Next. Misha Zacham. We just did that, excuse me. Next is what? Now, so again, they cleaned out the ashes. They left the basket in front of the Mizbeach. Now goes the Menorah. Mishazacha b'dishana Menorah, Nichnas enters, Umatza beis neiros, Ma'arava is dolkin. He found the 2 westernmost candles lit. Then what did he do? So this is important. I think we were all brought up that there was a miracle in Beis Hamikdash that the Ner Ma'aravi always stayed lit. That's false. There were many years that it happened, but there were times that it went out. Whether it's totally on Klal Yisrael being in a better place or not is a shaila. But Lamaisa, right here we're dealing with is practically, you walk in, the candle's on, the candle's off. If the candles are on, what do? Midashin is a shar, you clean out the other candles, and you leave these 2 burning. Matzah shekavu. What if you find that they're not lit? Midashnon, you clean them out. Umadlikon, and you relight those two western lamps. Where do you relight them? Min hadolkin, from that which is still lit. Va'acher kach, and afterwards, midashin esashar, you clean out the rest. Okay, so we cleaned out the mizbeach hapanimi. We cleaned out the menorah. Now, remember, in front of the mizbeach hapanimi is a basket, golden, with all the ashes. Now, by the menorah, the Evan Isel menorah, there was a stone in front of the menorah. Uba gimel ma'alot. There were 3 steps, so it was stone steps. Shalah koyin oimid, onto them the koyin would ascend. Umeitiv es haneres, you'd prepare the candles. Umeiniach, and you would leave. As arkuz, the pitcher, al maila shni, on the second step, the yatz. So we just learned the incredible avodah of the dishon, the clearing of the ashes from the inner mizbeach, and the cleaning out the menorah. Unique is that the ashes and the leftover wicks were not removed yet. We're going to come back to them. But at the moment, you clean them out, you left it in front of the mizbeach. You cleaned out the menorah, you left it on the second step. We're going to continue, and eventually we're going to come full circle and pick up these ashes. So we have 3 minutes. Let's do a run through of this whole parak. The whole parak in an outside fashion. What's the story of the third parak? The story of the third parak is we begin by the payasais of we're going into carbon Tamid world. The shchita, the zrika, the cleaning out the ashes. Cleaning out the ashes, that reminds you of the last Mishnah, the cleaning out the ashes of the menorah, and all the different parts of the carbon Tamid. You have to know when it's morning to start the Avaida. Once you know it's morning, you got to get your animal. From where? The room of the animals. We then discuss what the other rooms are. Once you're going to start the Avaida, wait, if you're cleaning out the ashes, where are you going to put the ashes? In a golden basket. Where's the golden basket? In the room with all the kalim. We got to clean out that room. Take out all 93 kalim, you put them on the table, you give the carbon Tamid to drink, and you check it. Now we move on to those who are Zaycha, with the cleaning out the ashes and the menorah. They come forward, each one holding 4 items. Well, not each one, together holding 4, I should say. Teni and Kuz, because now we learned the Teni is the bigger basket, that's to clean out the ashes of the Mizbeach. The Kluz, the pitcher, that's to clean out the menorah with the 2 keys to open up the door. They come to the door, again, where is the door? Up here. They come over there, there's 2 doors. One door they never went into. Why? Says Yecheskel. That's Hashem's door. And the next it is a smaller door. They take the keys, they go from the door into the hallway, from the hallway into the Shar HaGadol, into the larger Heichal area. Now, when we talk about opening the Shar HaGadol, we're reminded a big door opening makes a lot of noise. How much noise that you hear it all the way in Yerichai. All the way in Yerichai, there's many other things that they heard all the way in Yerichai. They heard the sound of this gate opening. They heard the sound of the instrument called Magrefa. They heard the sound of the cymbals. They heard the sound of the flute. They heard the sound of this guy named Gavini that would wake up the Kehanim. They heard the sound of the wood of the mechanism to bring up the kiyar. They heard the sound of the shiur. They heard the sound of the shofar. Some say they even heard the Kohen Gadol named Kippur. As well as they smelt the ketayres all the way in Yerichai. Relaz ben Deglai said his father had animals that would sneeze the goats from the smell. Okay, everything is set up. Everything is prepared. We walked into the Beis HaMikdash. Now what do? Now we got to get the carbon Tamid. So we start walking with the carbon Tamid. Now a lot of this is simultaneous if you're paying attention. Because one guy's going to be walking with the Tamid with his 9 chevra with him, which are eventually going to take all the pieces. They're going to walk all the way in. Where are they going to walk to? They're going to walk to this Beis HaMikdash, the place with the not nasim. Well, it's really going to be the tabaot. We'll see. First, they're going to take the animal, they're going to put it in the ring, shecht it, then they're going to take it and bring it up to the other areas. As that happens, what happens? They actually got to clean out the mizbeach, got to clean out the menorah. That's the first time. If you're keeping track, the first time the whole day they entered into the actual Beis HaMikdash. First time. Till now, we've been in the outside Azara. Now we're going to be entering into the Beis HaMikdash. Into the Beis HaMikdash. In the Beis HaMikdash, we're going to be cleaning out the Mizbeach HaPenimi, the menorah, leaving the golden basket and the golden menorah, the golden pitcher in front of the menorah, and that's where the parak ends. And then from here, we're going to continue the avodah of the Tamid.